Thank you, Governor Noli. Well, that brings us to the end of the event. I hope you guys enjoyed. I certainly did. From the opening remarks to the light moments, to the table topics, to the prepared speeches, and eventually in the end to top it off, the evaluations. I thought they were all full of wisdom, and I'm sure that we'll take it back with us to incorporate all the learnings from today in our day-to-day lives, which will help us become better speakers. And I urge you to continue this learning journey. So I hope that we will meet again in the next 2 weeks, and come hell or high water, even if it's 3 people, the meeting will still proceed.
Yes.
So until next time, thank you for being here today. There's still a lot of food left, and happy learning. And with that, I give the proceeding back to President Irwin Tan.
Right.
Thank you to our Toastmaster of the evening, who did his role very, very well. Okay. So tonight we had a very vibrant meeting. It's my first time to use the word of the day ever. I always forget to use the word of the evening, word of the day. And tonight, indeed, it was a very wonderful meeting, and we learned a lot. Did you learn tonight?
Yeah.
Right? Even me, I learned a lot today. I don't know how you were able to do it, how we were able to pull it off, but everyone that attended tonight are like professional speakers. Even our guests are like hustlers. I'm shy and they went to go. Thank you to our guests. You don't look like a guest. You're like a seasoned Toastmaster. So thank you for coming. I hope you'll come back in the future. We all did. And of course, to our table topics master, thank you so much.
Inventor.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you got everyone to participate, and I think it's the first time that table topics master was able to get everyone to participate in
First
this.
time that Jean did this.
First time that Jin didn't walk away. The first one that got Jin to talk. Yeah. Welcome back to Toastmaster Sherwin.
More
attendance.
Yes. This is Sherwin's annual attendance. We'll see you next year. Okay. No, you're always welcome, and your presence always brings back memory. It was actually Sherwin who got me and Jean to attend table topics. He said, we had a Zoom meeting and I really liked it. Maybe you want to join? I said, okay. Where? Park in. He said, that was our first meeting.
Right.
So thank you, Toastmaster Sherwin. Toastmaster Art. Without a doubt, that has been the best timer speech I have ever heard.
Really?
Yeah. It was just like the door example. It was so many analogies.
I would really wish Director Remy was here to hear her
Send the
timer
recording.
speech.
It's another Toastmaster of the evening.
Whoa. Yeah. It was wonderfully done, and without a doubt, the best timer speech. Yeah. It is a speech on its own, and you did it so well. Congratulations. Thank you to our VP for Education, our past president, Benny, for being able to always arrange our meeting. You know, I know that being the VP for Education, that is her role, but in City of Angeles Toastmasters Club, our VP for Education always tries to call everyone, get someone to participate, and thank you to President. Yeah, always. Govnoli, you did a really good outright evaluation.
Really? Did I pass?
Yes, you did. With flying color. What color, Gov? What do you want?
Push up in.
Push up. Okay. Spell.
Red na lang.
Red na. Well, the objective of doing an outright evaluation, as we know, is not only so that if ever someone leaves, that at least they get their evaluation. But what we usually do is so that at least it's still fresh in our memory. And Gognol is outright, right there and then, right after evaluation, was well played because it's fresh in our memory. We know what we've observed, and Gognoli highlights the things that we have seen.
I have notes.
Yes?
In the
In
brain.
your-
That's the beauty of it.
Yeah, and Toastmaster Jean.
Wow!
Oh. If we have most improved, most improved Toastmaster, it would be her. The first time to do a table topic. Oh, yeah. Please keep it up. There are ways on how you can always try to make your speech saucy, they call it, full of sauce, full of content. And you did it tonight. And please continue.
Superb!
Hindi naman
Super.
siya, no, hindi naman siya most improved.
Yes.
The hidden talent lang.
Ah.
Hindi natin naririnig. Kasi madala siya magsalita.
Yes. Actually, in my speech, I said that your dreams are beyond that wall called fear. And most of the time, it is just fear that is keeping us there. But you have it in you. Same as the African impala, they can jump 3 meters high. It's always been in you. At times, it's usually, we always think of what others would say. Right? And we always fear what we don't understand. And we always think what others think of us. I have news for you. They don't think about us at all. In reality, it is us creating the fear. You know that there's in a one time there was an airport that had an airplane that crashed. And this airplane that crashed filled the airport with so much smoke. And it covered the whole airport. For days, no one can fly out and fly in through the airport. And they made a study, they said, how much volume of smoke was there in that night? And one scientist said, do you know that all the smoke that we saw for how many days could fit in one jar? If you compact all the smoke particles, they will fit in just one jar. And most of the time, we're making the smoke too big that it's already blurring our vision. And we cannot see in front. And that is fear. We do not know, that is why we'll be afraid. It's a protective mechanism. There was this guy who had an accident, car accident, fell on a cliff. And then it was pitch black, too dark. And then he was hanging on a branch. He was just hanging there. No one knew that he had an accident, so he said, I'll just hang on because I know if I let go, I'm going to die and fall. And then he's been there hanging for 4 hours until one time there's this guy who whispered, let go. He said, no, let go. He couldn't see, right? Until eventually he got so tired and he let go. Apparently he's only 6 inches away from the ground. And yet all that time he's been thinking, I'm going to die. If I let go, this will be the end of it. it's just because we do not see. But most of the time, we are only afraid because we do not know. But chances are, if you go push through with that fear, you'll see that 99% of what you were worried about was really nothing. Yes, there will be that 1%, but it's only 1% chance. Take the 99% chance. Jump through the wall. And for tonight, I would like to thank everyone who jumped the wall and attended the meeting. Maybe your gates were closed and you had to jump over your fence. That's why you're here. Even so, at least you're still here. And we learned a lot today. City Finalized Toastmasters Club is a safe zone, and we always learn from each other. We have our mentors, but we also have each other, our mentors as well. We learn from each other. And so, I would like to say farewell to the microphone.
No battery.
Yeah, no battery. So thank you for everyone attending tonight. Thank yourself, because this is also for you. Thank our mentors, thank everyone, and thank yourself for coming tonight. Hopefully, I'll see you again in our next Toastmasters meeting. And please stay safe as you go home. Thank you and good night.